Great day to all of the collegiate kings and queens. It's Miss Jackson and Miss Butts back with another character moment of the week. Our jewel of the month for this month is citizenship. And so our collegiate character moments will be filmed around citizenship. So the definition of citizenship is the appropriate character of an individual viewed as a member of society or the state of being vested with the rights and duties of a citizen. So let's break that definition down because there was two definitions in one. So the first talks about the character of an individual that is viewed as a member of society. So we all have there's the society as a whole of the human race, and then there's the society that you have that breaks down to smaller communities. So basically, your character is how people view you, what people say about you when they choose to describe you. Are you kind? Are you honest? Are you respectful? Or are you mean, nasty, disrespectful? Those are some adjectives that people could use to describe you, which kind of make up your character. Are you a person that's trustworthy? Are you a person that is dependable? Are you a person that is prompt and on time? Those are things that kind of make up your character and how you treat people, how you respond in not so great situations and how you respond in great situations. The second part of that definition talks about the rights and duties that you have been vested with. So vested basically means to place upon, to give to someone. And so the rights and duties that you have as a citizen. So the right and duties that you have as a citizen of the United States, basically at 18, you can vote. You can drive when you turn, I believe, 16 or 17. So those are basically rights and privileges that are given to you here as a citizen of the United States. Breaking it down even smaller, as a citizen of global leadership, there are certain rights and duties that we have invested upon you. So you have the right to an awesome education. You have the right to walk in your greatness as a king and queen of the Collegiate Academy. There are certain duties, though, that you will have to perform as well. Like we say in the Collegiate Creed, that you are to always respect your peers and your teachers. Always do your best. Always excel. You think of your sisters as virtuous and you think of your brothers as noble. Those are good characteristics for them to have. And also those characteristics are what make up a good citizen. Part of being a good citizen is learning that life is not all about you. That sometimes you have to think outside of yourself and think about what other people are going through. One of my favorite quotes, which is on my email, says to be kind, for you never know what someone else is going through. And I love that quote because oftentimes, people may act or respond a certain way and you take it personally, or you think that it's you that they've done it to. And it probably has nothing to do with you, but it has everything to do with the space that they're in right now. And part of being a good citizen is realizing that if I post a quote on social media, whose feelings will this hurt? Am I posting this quote because I'm in my own feelings and I'm trying to assist my own self? Or am I posting this quote because I'm trying to take a jab at somebody else and trying to hurt their feelings? Being a good citizen means to be mindful of all of the materials that we use via social media, text messages, things like that. So you would just want to keep in mind that how you react sometimes, maybe you need to take a moment and take a pause, which the video that I'm about to play for you will talk about in some depth or whatever, just about being able to pause before you respond in any situation. So we are going to take a brief moment. We're going to watch about a 2-minute video just about thinking outside of ourselves and realizing that while we have our own things going on, someone else may have something going on as well.
I recently came across this image and story and had to share it with you. The man in this picture doesn't know that there is a snake underneath. The woman doesn't know that there is a stone crushing the man. The woman thinks, I am going to fall, and I can't climb because the snake is going to bite me. Why can't he use a little more strength and pull me up? The man thinks, I am in so much pain, yet I'm still pulling you as much as I can. Why doesn't she try and climb a little harder? The moral is, you can never see the pressure the other person is under, and the other person can't see the pain you're in. This is life. Whether it's with work, family, feelings, or friends, we should try to understand each other a little more. Try to see the situation from the other person's point of view. Put yourself in their shoes. Learn to think differently. Be more open to other perspectives and opinions. A little kindness and patience goes a long way. Everyone we meet is fighting their own battle, some you will never hear about. You may wish other people would be more understanding and compassionate and helpful to you, so be all those things for other people. Lori Deschênes once gave some priceless advice. She said, practice the pause. Pause before assuming. Pause before accusing. And pause whenever you're about to react harshly. You might avoid saying things you'll later regret. Be kind to each other.
Now, after watching the video, I hope that you have a greater understanding of being a good citizen in reference to making sure that you always think about what someone else may be going through, how someone else may be feeling, what someone else may be enduring, and their attitude towards you may not always have anything to do with you, but it may have everything to do with how they're feeling, with what's going on with them, what internal struggle or battle they're having. Likewise, when we're interacting with people online, it is very hard to tell someone's tone, someone's context, just from reading a group of words and symbols. So you always want to be mindful when you're using social media, when you're using any type of technology, where you're communicating just by typing, that you be mindful of how the person on the other end of that may receive it. Just be mindful about what they may be going through, what they may be experiencing, and how they'll receive the message that you are trying to give them with that. So again, I just want to recap of what being a good citizen is. Like I said, being a good citizen is part of it is about the characteristics and the character of who you are as an individual. And just think about how you would want people to speak of you when you're not around. And also understanding that with being a citizen comes certain rights and responsibilities that you have to have in order to be considered a good citizen. Like if I'm on social media, making sure that I'm not posting anything that is going to be hurtful or damaging to someone else. And as the weeks go on, we'll get more into good ways to use social media to uplift and to build people, and negative ways to use social media to kind of tear down people. So I hope you guys watch this video in its entirety, because if you've gotten to the end of this, then you already know, ding, 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 that there is a prize. So I need you guys to comment on this video. The first person from each class to comment on the video will receive a cash app from myself and Miss Butts. Thank you guys for listening. Can't wait to talk to you again next week. Have an awesome day.